There is now another 3 maps and a new event for Disney Melee Mania. This is very exciting, so let's get into it. Hello everybody, my name is Circle, and in this video we're going to be going over the Disney Melee Mania 1.4.0 Bing Bong to the Moon event update. Why did I make the name so long? So this newest update added a new event and the 3 maps that we saw in the last update. We just didn't have them yet. But we knew that the Riley's Mind maps were coming, so my prediction was that Bing Bong was going to be the next event. But enough about the event, let's move on to the maps. So starting with the Team Rumble map, this has some interesting new features, seeing as it has the conveyor belts now, and it's a smaller map. It's got the 2 sentinels, one at the top, one at the bottom, or I guess I should say left and right. And then it has in the middle the boss. It's got some little patches of grass around the map, but the most interesting things are, of course, the conveyor belts. There's 3 of them on each side of the map. There is one going up the middle, going towards the boss, and then there are 2 on the sides that are also both going towards the boss. Now at 3 minutes, gems spawn, and they spawn in between the treadmills right behind the grass. When I say behind, I mean like towards the base, towards the spawn of whichever side you are on. Moving on now to talk about the Spotlight Dash map. This thing has got a ton of conveyor belts. There are so many. There are about 6 on each side of the map, so that is a total of 12 conveyor belts. At the start, when you walk out of your spawn, there are 2 conveyor belts going in opposite directions, going towards the sentinels that are in each corner. Then you move up a little bit, and there is a little grassy patch. You move up a little bit more, and there are 4 total conveyor belts. 2, the inner 2, closer to your spawn, head out towards the edges. One side goes towards the boss, the other one doesn't. Then there's another 2 set of conveyor belts that head inwards towards more of the middle of the map. Then there's some grass, and then there's the same thing on the other side. And it's just crazy how many there are and different ways you can move around the map. It makes it super interesting to go from one place to another, since you can either take just normal walking path, or you can take a couple of treadmills and anything in between. It adds a lot more interesting gameplay when playing it, and I definitely think it is a very nice addition. Now let's talk about the Orb Blast map. This one is similar to the original Orb Blasts, but not the same, which is interesting since the Agrabah map was in fact the same, just with a little bit different details. This one has got 2 conveyor belts at the front that go to the middle like normal, but the side goals are much closer, and then there's also 2 conveyor belts on each side. One set that's the farther away one going to the middle, and the closer one to your base or spawn or whatever, is going up. So if you take that conveyor belt, it is pretty easy to then score in the goal over there. But with this whole map layout, it makes it really interesting to play, and the first 2 side ones you go for are super easy to score in, and then the middle one is a lot harder, and it makes it very interesting and more hectic gameplay. It is very entertaining. Okay, let's go over the event really quick. There's not too much different than the last ones. Just to get some cards, the Star Power perk. Not the most useful one, especially for someone like me who has Bing Bong currently completed the Star Journey. So it's not super useful for me, but for other people, I bet that'll be pretty useful. But then it also has a new version of Bing Bong, which looks pretty nice. It's really interesting. I do like it, and I would really like to get it. So I'm going to be taking a lot of my time to try and get it. But then I think overall, event pretty standard, which is a good thing. It's pretty good. I do wish they added maybe up the Star Journey, because that would be really nice. That way there's a reason to play Bing Bong. and then maybe some more cards in it. Hope they add more later, like higher star journeys. I don't think it'd be too hard. Or what I'd really, really like for them to do is make it so that way when you play a character, you randomly get fragments or gems or something like that, or even just boxes. So that way there's a reason to play characters other than the star journey, especially for the ones that have their star journey maxed out. It'd be nice if we can actually continue playing them for some gain. But until they add that, the events are pretty nice to have. And I'm wondering what they'll do later on when they have to go through each character again, or at least some of them, and like what new costumes they'll have. That'll be interesting. But for now, this is nice. So that is the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. You can like if you like the video, you can subscribe, hit the bell for, getting the notifications and all of that. But I hope you all have enjoyed, and tell me in the comments what you think about this update. I think it's pretty interesting and very fun to play, and I hope that they have more like this, especially if they up the Star Journey or add some of those extra updates for us late game players. But for now, I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.